Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the important stuff. My voice might sound different because it feels different because my throat is obliterated. I'm looking at this patch, and Written in Blood is probably the new side story. Oh, what a surprise, I guess that. So LILIAS and her artifact is coming out. So I think I'm gonna focus more on that. I think nothing else here is really anything crazy. Update content. Oh, she has a video. Let me double check that side story. I'm not, we all know how this goes. This is not a surprise or anything like that. Event currency, all the stuff you can play. So pretty basic, right? So let's look at her thing. This, I might even just rename this as, LILIAS is finally here or something like that. Because I don't like when I always see when they do these drops. I mean, I should probably unsubscribe to Damone because anything that comes out, his man's right on top of it. So instead, I'd rather just, if when it finally does come out, then I want to know, then okay, cool, but not before. What I do like about this character is that LILIAS is the city lord of Perlin, and Perlin is where Violet is from. So that's kind of like where I found this character interesting. I didn't look too much into the character because I just didn't want to be fully spoiled, but it sucks when you like new characters and like, oh, what are you talking about? Is that like an update? And it's not. It's like some leak, and I remembered, so we'll go. But let's look at this. I kind of want to hear the character's voice because I don't think you can hear that voice before.
Trained from birth to be City Lord, LILIAS is the descendant of the royal family of Perlutia, a kingdom that once ruled the entire continent of Sidonia.
Oh, what happened?
She is passionate about becoming the best leader possible for Perland and supports harmony with other cities. But behind all of that lies a deeper ambition.
Uh-oh. She's a bad girl.
Ready, load, fire. A skill that dispels debuffs
So cool.
from all allies while also attacking all enemies, with the power of the strongest ally's attack.
That's really cool.
Defensive formation. A protection skill that both grants a barrier to the caster and provokes the enemy.
Oh, one enemy.
Follow me, charge. A basic skill that attacks an enemy and triggers a dual attack from an ally. LILIAS is a fire elemental knight capable of containing.
She's the one you're supposed to use
inflicting devastating
for
damage by actively utilizing an ally's offensive
for the
ability.
Nilgel.
Ready, load, fire attacks all enemies with the strength of the ally with the highest attack, because it decreases enemies' combat readiness while increasing the caster's combat readiness. It allows LILIAS to quickly make her next move. Activating Soulburn when using defensive formation can provoke the enemy while ignoring their effect resistance. Using Follow Me Charge triggers a dual attack from an ally. By teaming up with heroes with powerful basic skills, LILIAS can turn the tide of battle.
Wait, did she just... So here she is in game. So let's look at her in game because, all the funness that is the fact that you can, you go through the connections and then you back out when you're on her profile and you can, it sucked. It sucked knowing that. And, but yeah, so the S1 takes the lead in attacks, triggering a dual attack from a random enemy. So, random ally. Okay, so the S3 is the one that scales with the highest attack. So there we go. That's nice. So it's random, the S1. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max HP. So you're stacking the HPs on her. One thing that I do want to mention though, when S1 has a dual attack, it does not work on counter. I've tried that. That was actually my first thing when I made Tamarine and I put her on counter. I was hoping that her S1 on dual attack and on counter attack would then bring someone else with them. I thought that would have been cool, especially when you see how Seaside Bologna works. Like, she literally will do her S2 attack proc thing regardless of anything. She will just do it. So I thought, why doesn't that work for Tamarine? That would have made her amazing. Every time she got hit, she dual attacked, stripped the enemy, and on top of that brought another person to attack with her. I don't know, I still feel like it should happen that way, but at the moment this is only when she goes, so whatever. And it's cool that the damage is scaling off her max HP. I love units that do that. It's like my favorite thing to do. Next up is the S2. gives yourself a barrier before 85% chance to provoke the enemy for 2 turns, and then you can also soul burn 20 souls. That's kind of rough for a guaranteed provoke when it's already 85, going up to 90%, no, 100% chance. So you're soul burning this at that point just to make sure that it actually lands no matter what. So I guess that has to be something really important. And bringing the cooldown down to 4 turns, as the S1 is just damage. And the ready load fire, acquiring 3 soul, nice. 5-turn cooldown, going down to 4 turns, nice. Dispels all debuffs from your allies and commands the Perlin army to fire on all enemies, lowering their combat readiness and inflicting damage according to the attack of the hero with the highest attack. Increases the caster's combat readiness by 50%, so you can S3 and hurry up and get your S2 going, or hurry up and get your S1 and whatever have you. Her base speed currently in the game is 110. Pretty good stuff there. So there's a decent or high, I don't care, I'll edit that, I'll keep that in, that, you know, she might be able to go first if you want to speed her out, and then she'll go first, which is, I think that's pretty cool. You can see the damage is going up, and then just the 1 cooldown to bring it down to 4 turns. Also, if you notice, the decrease in combat readiness is just there. There's no chance for it to happen. It's gonna happen, which is pretty good. So as far as having effectiveness on her, I don't think you really need too much of it, because if you really want to get that provoke, you'll probably burn the souls for it. And you know, why waste effectiveness when you can just like stack HP, in my opinion. Anyway, I wouldn't do counter because you don't really get anything for countering, unless for some reason she breaks the rule that Tamarine has and she can counter and then bring a dual attack person with her, which I doubt that that's how that works. So all in all, she seems really cool. I think she's really good. Her look is amazing, you know. So oh yeah, let's go over to her artifact. Her artifact is this one, is a knight artifact, Bastion of Peludia. I know her thing is called Perlin, so what the hell is that word? Anyway, at the start of the battle, grants a barrier equivalent to 15% of the caster's max HP to the ally with the highest attack for 2 turns. And so this automatically happens. It's at the start of the battle, and it goes from 15, and as I've said before in other videos, it always doubles. If you guys didn't know that, it always doubles. So 15% going up to 30%, and it's only at the start of the battle. So let's do the math. So Apocalypse Ravi is my current highest HP character at 23,000 right now. I'm pretty sure. I don't think anyone else has higher HP than she does at the moment. So if I were to take 23,000 at the start of the battle, I know she's not a knight, I'm just using my highest HP character that I know. So at the start of the battle, let's take 15% of that, and we're gonna give that to the highest, the ally with the highest HP for 2 turns, right? 15% of 23,231, by my math, and I hope it's correct or else I'm gonna look really stupid here, is 3,484 and 65, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna round it up to 3,485. So about 3,000 HP shield, which if I'm thinking, you know, let's think about like a nuke or most damaged nukes or anything like of that nature, that's normally gonna be about, you know, I think I've seen up to like 12,000 reasonably. From higher PvP, like high-end PvP, usually I see a nuke about 12,000, 7,000, around that, you know. So if you were able to take that and then give like your highest HP unit, and they were taking a 12,000 nuke or 10,000 nuke, and then they're taking only 7,000, 9,000, you know. So is that worth it? I would say at that point, no. I think that a squishy target, the target with the highest HP of an attack, is still gonna die if they were gonna get hit with something that's gonna hit them for like 10,000, and then it's like they lose 7,000. You know, most characters may have at least 10,000. They're gonna be severely weak, and that's only from the nuke that they're taking, or the AoE cleave that they're taking, right? But at 30%, the same HP that I just said would then double. Obviously, that's just how that works. And then you are almost at 69. Hey, yay, buddy. At that point, you know, you're blocking almost 7,000. So at that point, it's really good. So if you max it out, in my opinion, it's super worth it. And I'm pretty sure the numbers in between, you know, when it's like 20,000 or something along those lines, it will be decent. It's just not decent at base. So you definitely want to level it up a little bit. I think maybe let's look at it at 20,000 actually. 46. That doesn't seem as bad. I mean, maybe if you got like 1 copy, I don't know what like the 1 copy is, but just don't leave it at 15. And 15 just seems too low. You gotta level it up, and maybe at 20,000. I don't know, like, if you guys know how they level up. I know it eventually gets plus 15. There's 30 levels on an artifact, and then eventually from 30 it goes up 15%. So I don't know how they break that down, but it looks like 20 is not that bad. That's 46 HP shield right in the beginning. And just keep in mind that it only happens in the beginning. Since it only happens in the beginning, you're only really putting this on like, oh, I don't want that my nuker or my cleaver to die. And you're, as you can see, she doesn't need, I mean, we'll go over, and you guys know that my next video for Epic 7 will be her. Well, yes, her, but also this one usually comes out first. It's an artifact review of this artifact and can other knights use it, which is gonna be kind of stupid. I don't know, maybe, not that I won't do it, but I'll have to do it in a different way because it's kind of, you know, it's, I guess I'll have to go by their base HP. If the character has good enough base HP that they'll get enough HP. I don't know how I'll do that, but we'll get to that point. So it's gonna be interesting looking at her story. That means So You Can Skip is gonna come for this, of course. Hope you guys looking forward to that. And that's really all I'm gonna put in the video. There's not much else to talk about, but she looks cool. Her artifact is pretty good in my opinion. It's really PvP focused. It's not gonna do anything for you in PvE, because usually PvE is like multiple stages and long durations of stuff. You're usually like nuking anything in PvE. So I'm just straight out say it's a PvP artifact. So yeah, all in all, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And remember, one thing is that every day at the Kashino is your lucky day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.